Aloha, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday afternoon. We are at the Modern Hotel here in Waikiki, right next to the Ilikai, and we are here with the world famous, the partially world famous Brenda McLaren Mazur, right?
Okay.
Got it. I got it. I was going to fumble that. How you doing?
Good.
You're not nervous, are you?
A little bit.
Don't be. Don't be. You're with friends. You're with friends. All right. Okay. So you are the first winner of the Star of Honolulu dinner cruise. How about that? That's what everybody knows you as. When we mention you on the comments and everything, they're like, "Oh, is she the winner?" They don't get your full name. They go, "That's the winner. That's the winner." So that's great. So you had a good time. You went just the other night, right?
Yeah, last night. It was amazing.
Okay. All right. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But you're from Canada, right? And this is your very first time coming to Oahu, right? What'd you think of it overall? What's your overall scale of 1 to 5, 5 being fantastic?
5.
Really? Wow. Okay. And just so you know, Brenda can actually confirm that we only do a little bit of interviewing. I didn't tell you how to answer anything or anything like that because I want it to be spontaneous for me as well. Let's do some shout outs here. Jennifer Tucker, Aloha, Michael, Sandy. You're now hearing these for the first time with me saying them, right? So, Sandy, how you doing? Linda, Lance, I should go like this, I guess. Margaret, oh, Margaret, sorry about that. Sorry for saying hello, Margaret. Marie, hello, Lance. Great to see you guys. All right, so from what little I know, I actually have a little bit of background because there was a little bit of not a mix-up, but a changing of the tickets on the Star of Honolulu. So there's some interactions going back and forth with Terry and Brenda and some of the people at Star of Honolulu. But other than that, everything went really well. So your husband's name, what's his name? Barrett. He's over here. She's the brave one of the couple. No, he actually was fine with doing it. But they're from Canada. Where about in Canada are you from?
Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's the center of Canada.
Dead center of Canada. I have no idea where that is. And I know, yeah.
Just about the North Dakota.
I'm surprised at how many Canadian people we have that visit. Yeah, it's good. So from a Canadian's perspective, how is it the dollar wise? Because that's a big concern about a lot of people about how much it cost and the exchange rate. What was that like?
The dollar, our dollar is lower. It doesn't go as far.
Yeah.
But, we budgeted for that.
That's the case no matter what. Yeah.
And I know like other countries as well, like Australia, probably say the same sort of thing.
Right. Lance, you'd say the same thing. Well, yeah, he has. He's already stated.
Yeah.
But as far as value for the overall value, what would you say? Was it?
The value.
Yeah.
It was still.
Really. And your first trip to Oahu. That's so exciting to talk to people for the first time. So how long were you here?
Well, we got here on the 13th of May, and we're leaving tomorrow, so that's 10 days.
10 days. Oh, okay, yeah, 10 days. Well, your husband told me before we went on, he said that's not even long enough. 10 days is not long enough.
Well, some of it was rainy, so
yeah.
I mean, we can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
But if it had been sunny the whole time like we were expecting.
Yeah, it still wouldn't have probably been enough, right?
Yeah. Done a little bit more.
Yeah. All right. Well, good. Aloha, Sharon and Lance again. Yeah, for sure. He says exchange rate sucks. Yeah. You can't hear her that well. Let me try something here real quick. Let me see that. There you go. Try that. Okay. So you were here, how many days? 13 days, did you say? That's okay. That's okay. Shasta loses these $300 things all the time. So 10 days. And where'd you stay? Yeah, right over here. We're actually at the Modern. Check this out. This is the backside of the Modern where we go sometimes after right before the fireworks live stream. But that's the Ilikai right there. That's the outside elevator. So you chose the Ilikai. Why did you choose the Ilikai, if you don't mind me asking?
We wanted a kitchenette.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's good. So did you use it?
We did. Not every day, but
Right.
well, actually every day, yes, but not always the same meal. It was
Right.
we had to just kind of play it by ear.
So, but it was a huge convenience to have the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
And you couldn't find a kitchenette, or it wasn't was it the price, or was it finding it at other places,
Well,
like other hotels?
My brother and his family actually stayed here a few years ago when they were here.
Ah.
So that was, I mean, I did look around, but I came back to this one just because I knew somebody who had stayed here.
Right. So, would you come back?
Yeah.
You would. Yeah. You would not want to try another hotel.
I would try another hotel, but there's nothing wrong with this. I would definitely come back.
Mm-hmm. One of the questions that I always have for people who stay at like Ilikai or the Modern or the Prince over here on it's on this end of Waikiki. Mm-hmm. Did you find that you had to walk too far? Or was it too much of a hassle, or did you enjoy being on the outside of Waikiki?
I liked this spot. Yeah. I don't think it's too far at all because we walked to International Marketplace many times. Yeah. And that I've had a bus driver tell me, "Oh, don't walk there; it's too far." But I didn't think it was far at all. It took, I think, 20 minutes from here.
What you can tell, Brenda and her husband are in good shape, and maybe I shouldn't. You have kids. How old are your kids?
18 and 20.
Her kids are 18 and 20. You look like you're 18 and 20. What are you talking? So you walking from here, you didn't think twice about it. You didn't ever say, "Oh, it's too far. I don't want to go." No. It's just fine.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. And I liked looking, like sightseeing along the way. Lots to see and lots of different places to pop in and check out.
Right. Yeah. All right. So how long before you came did you start planning? When did you first say, "I'm coming to Hawaii"? How long ago was that?
I think so. We booked it in February, and we didn't know. We knew we were going to plan a trip. We didn't know where. I was searching many different places, Europe as well. But then in February, I saw just a great deal on a flight. So I said to my husband, I said,
"That's where we're going.
Go here."
That's good.
And right away he's like, "Yep, let's do it."
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
That's good. So how much planning would you say you did? I mean, actually, that's not really a good way to ask it. How much like pre-reservations of things, like of your time, like 100% of your time was available? Did you book 20%, 80%, 50%, like with excursions and things like that, luau's?
Probably 50%.
About 50%.
Yeah.
Do you think that was too much now that you've gotten here, or would you book it again, or would you do the same thing on a follow-up trip? What do you think?
No, I like the flexibility of only having a few things planned a day.
Yeah.
One thing for sure planned, but because there was 4 of us, we all wanted to do, like, some things were higher on our list than, well, my daughter, like, she wanted to go to the beach one day, compromise.
Right.
And just fit things in around each of our wishes.
Yeah. So you say you think you're coming back, or you're planning on coming back. When you come back, obviously you have a much better perception of where things are. You have the locations of things. Was it different than what you thought it was? The distance between Waikiki and your hotel, and when you got here, were you surprised at how close things were, or were you pretty much?
Well, because of watching your live streams and all your walks, I had a good idea on.
You hear that, Lance? Because of my walks. That's right.
Yeah, I had a good idea. Very different though than when you're here experiencing it.
Yeah. But because you want to stop along the way and see things. But you knew about maybe the turtles. Did you know about turtles? Did you?
We saw them.
Oh, you did. Is that right? Oh, that's cool. That's neat.
I did not know which pier that you had seen them at.
Right.
But we found them.
Oh, that's cool. Them. Did you see monkey pod and the steak? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Very nice. So how about the the fireworks on Friday night? Did you watch them?
Watched those. They were amazing.
Where did you watch them from?
Just the marina.
Oh, yeah. Was it nice, though?
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah. So crowded.
Yeah.
So many people go to that beach to watch.
Exactly. I mean, there's thousands of people. You don't realize that.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys have any questions for Brenda, just ask them in the chat, and I'll try and pick up on. I'll start watching them. But I do want to let you guys know that Brenda is going to be asking. She probably doesn't know this, but she's going to be asking a trivia question, and we're going to be also making an announcement that about the Waikiki Trolley. I'll tip it a little bit here, but the prize for the trivia question that she's going to ask, and one of you are going to answer, is it's now a 4-day Waikiki Trolley pass. So instead of the 1-day pass, they're now going to be 4-day passes. How about that? And Brenda's going to give away the very first one. We're going to do that at the end of her interview. Okay, so we didn't talk a lot about the things that you did, but you did tell me that you went and did a luau, and you went to a luau that I had completely forgot about. Tell us about that. That was at Aloha Tower, right?
Aloha Tower, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it was called La Moana.
La Moana, yeah.
Mhm.
It was rained out the first night, right?
Rained out.
And you
Rained
booked
out
that in
the
advance, right? Okay.
Yeah. So we went to the tower for the luau,
Mhm.
and it had been raining all day, but I had called the night before to confirm if it would still be on,
Right.
and he assured me it would be, because there
Oh,
was tents that they said that they would put up if it was raining. So we went, and there was nobody there. And we waited until the time that it had been scheduled to begin. And I started looking around. Why is nobody here? I found someone.
when you went out there.
I found someone. I said, "Is this the right spot?" And he said, "Yes, but it was canceled."
Well,
And
yes and no. Yes.
Yeah, and then he told me he tried to reach us, but because I had left my Canadian number,
Right.
he couldn't get a hold of me, because I ended up getting a SIM card
Right.
with the Hawaii phone number, so I could make all my phone calls when I was here.
Right.
And then he couldn't get a hold of me to tell me that it was canceled. And then I said, well, I have a Go City Pass. This is like something that I need to use in consecutive days, but I've already got things booked for these other 2 days. And then he felt really bad and told
I
me,
bet he did.
he told me that I could call them and they would reschedule me outside of that 3-day booking, or the 3-day consecutive
Right.
days.
And not affect the.
And he said, that's fine, no problem.
Good.
We will book you on your 4th day, even though your pass is expired. We will book you on that 4th
Oh, that's
day.
good.
So we did end up going, and it was so good.
Very
Yeah, I enjoyed
good.
it.
The music and food was good.
Mhm.
Dancers, and did they have fire
the
dancers?
Entertainment, yeah, they had fire dancers, yeah.
Oh, good. That's neat.
And they had somebody climb a coconut tree, and
Is that crazy how they do it? Yeah, that's crazy.
Mhm.
You mentioned the Oahu City Pass.
Mhm.
I don't hear about that much, as much as I probably should. I guess I'd hear about it if it was super popular. But why did you get that, and would you recommend it?
I got it to save some money.
Yeah. Okay.
Because a lot of the excursions,
A lot of things you wanted to do were included on it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Well, it helped me decide what to book, because I was not sure on what I wanted to do.
Right.
And that it gave me a lot of ideas on what was offered in Hawaii,
Yeah.
in Oahu,
Right.
and so they have so many different options. And that's basically why we got those, to save money. And then I thought it would be easy to book our excursions that way.
So, and would you recommend it? I guess you would, huh?
I would.
Wow. How many of you guys have used that Oahu City Pass? Just let me know in the comments here, because I want to know. That's interesting. This may not be a super high priority topic, but I know for the people that are interested, they're very interested about the SIM cards. And no one really thinks about that, or I would never think about it. So because I know that some Canadians have issues with that, Australians have issues with that.
Mhm.
How was that when you came? How'd you handle it? How much was it?
So we got the SIM cards. All 4 of us have them. We
Right.
all got them, and we just ordered from Amazon. in Canada. We got them before we left. We
That's a good idea.
yeah,
That's a good
we
idea.
brought everything onto the plane with us. We did the quick swap when we landed, and well, actually, we did set it up previously before we left.
Right.
We set it up the day before we left.
So once
it's
you put the
basically
card
setting
in, it
the-
was
setting up the account with your
I
name,
gotcha.
basically.
Okay.
And then when we landed here, we just swapped the SIM cards and started using it immediately. No issues, no problems.
None at all.
nothing.
Wow.
My husband and one of my daughters, they keep getting random texts, but like from strangers.
Right.
But
Probably from. Yeah, I don't know how you get them, but I get you.
But I mean, they've been working great. So worth it.
Yeah, and because of your data plans on like Canada, even Australia, are way expensive, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool. All right. Someone wants to know, what airport did you fly out of?
We flew out of Vancouver, but we had to from Winnipeg. We had to go to Calgary, Calgary to Winnipeg, Winnipeg to Oahu. Or sorry, Vancouver. Did I say that backwards? Winnipeg, Calgary, Vancouver, Oahu.
Wow. And how are you going back? The same way?
Same way.
Why is that? Why don't they don't have a direct, obviously they don't have a direct flight to you. Is that right? Wow. Because Marley, she flew from Vancouver Island. Oh, that's a totally different location than where you are, right?
Yeah. But if she was on the island, she would have had to go to Vancouver, I think, to fly direct.
And then,
I'm not 100% sure,
probably.
but I think.
And what airline did you fly?
We went through WestJet.
WestJet, and all the way through?
Yeah.
All the way through. Okay,
Yeah.
good. And this is probably one of the most important questions was, what did you buy, or if anything, from ABC store? There's been two people ask that. It's just like, what do you think about it?
Like, just random stuff. We bought
really?
hot dogs, we bought coffee.
What do you? I guess what they're asking is, what do you think of ABC stores?
Oh.
Aren't they cool?
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
Got some hoodies.
Good. You, as far as shopping goes, I'm glad you guys asked us that silly question about ABC stores. But you went to the swap meet.
Yeah.
Didn't you? What'd you think of that?
We really liked it.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit less expensive than like the mall
or even ABC store.
Even ABC, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of same stuff though.
Yeah.
So well priced, lower than ABC.
That's good. So when you did, let me see if there's actually, we can't fly direct anymore. That's a good question. What was your best meal and where was it?
Best meal. We had a good meal at Ted's Bakery.
Oh, that's right. And that actually that's a good segue into your circle. So Ted's Bakery, that we actually stopped there. Did you happen to see our live stream, the one that Shasta and I did of the North Shore? We stopped there at Ted's.
I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Actually, just so you know, you just had joined Going to Hawaii not long before you won the Star of Honolulu cruise. She's not making any friends, is she? Thank you. Yeah, you just joined like a couple months before, and then was that the first question or trivia question you participated in, you think?
No. So I booked the flights in February, and then I started looking immediately on Facebook.
Oh, I see.
Just for anything to do with Hawaii.
And
then I saw one of I think it was a live streamer. I'm not sure exactly, but I started following you right away, watching all your live streams, paying as much attention to, different recommendations.
Right.
And what was I talking about?
And that's when you won. You won.
That's when
right.
I actually
and
won.
You like Tony better than Shasta. Thank you very much. Okay, go ahead.
I won the trolley pass first.
Oh, guys, so she's one of those. She's like you, Annette. You're like Annette Moody, but Annette Moody's a cheater. Annette Moody had to cheat because she won like 3 things, like bang, bang, bang. So I remember now. I remember exactly. As a matter of fact, I remember where I was when you actually did answer one of the questions. So you won a trolley pass and a dinner. Oh, look at that. Good for you guys.
One trolley pass.
Right, one trolley pass.
Because I think you were giving away 2, but you split them up. So I won one and somebody else won one.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Circle Island tour. So did you do a tour? You didn't do a tour, or did you go by yourself?
We did our own. We rented a car and just explored on our own.
What did you think of that? Would you rather have gone on a tour that was more organized or with other people, or did you like it the way you did it?
I like it the way we did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you like about it?
Just the freedom to stop where we wanted,
Yeah.
get out and see what we wanted, keep going when we wanted to go.
Yeah.
We didn't have to, wait for somebody to say, be back in, half an hour. We could just stay longer or shorter and come and go when we wanted.
Ah, that's cool. That's very good. And what would you say was your highlight of the whole Circle Island tour? And it could be Ted's if you like that. if that's it. I mean, hey, Ted's is pretty good. But you went to North Shore, right? You went to Haleiwa, and you went to, where'd you go around the top up there?
That day we had actually booked the Polynesian Cultural Center because it was raining.
Oh, I see.
So we went there first. No, wait, we stopped somewhere before that. We went to the Oahu temple.
Oh, yes. How was that? Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And it's all in that area. People,
yeah.
I think the proximity, some people get even if they look on a map, they're going, oh, the temple's way over here and Koala Rancho. I mean, it's like right in one, it's easily to do in one little time of day, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally doable. Yeah. We went there first.
Okay.
Then the Polynesian Cultural Center. And then continued up north. I can't remember.
And then you went all the way to Haleiwa. I thought when you said that, you went to Haleiwa first and then came down, but you went to the
temple.
Oh, there. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. And then we went into Turtle Bay Resort.
Yeah, how was that?
Briefly, because it was raining. But beautiful from what we had seen. And then from there, we went to Ted's Bakery, might have been the night. No, we went to Romy's truck.
Oh, the food truck?
The food
truck? Yeah. How was that?
The shrimp.
Garlic shrimp and rice and all that?
Yeah.
Isn't that great to sit on the side of the road and eat something that good? It elevates it. Whatever. If that food was about a 3 in a regular restaurant, it's a 4 or 5 outside, just because the ambiance and the chickens and the people and all that. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, then we went to Ted's Bakery.
Ah, there you go.
And then.
When did you go to the ranch? You went to Koala Ranch.
The previous day.
Oh, so you went on a island tour 2 days.
So because of the Go City Pass,
right?
We had picked 3 different activities, 3 separate days.
Right.
The first day was the luau that we never got to go to. Well, it was rebooked.
Right.
The second day was the ranch, the secret beach.
Koloa's secret beach, yeah.
We did that the second day. And then
how was that? The secret beach?
That was amazing.
Beautiful.
And
the scenery. It was the scenery of that mountain, the Emerald Mountains. You can have your drink. You haven't even tasted your drink. I want to know what it's like. I know it smells so good. But that view of that sea cliff, I think it's spectacular over there.
It was, the scenery is beautiful.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah. So you did the Circle Island tour like twice. So did you go up when you did your Circle Island tour? Did you go up north and around, or did you go south? Like, did you go out that way or up that way?
Like Diamond.
Yeah, by Diamond Head. Yeah. So down the south side. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, you went by the Blowhole and by Sea Life Park and all that. Did you stop there at the Blowhole? And
we stopped there. Not the day we rented the car. We stopped there when we took the Blue Line trolley.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did the blue. So did you do that 1 day or 2 days on the trolley?
We did the Blue Line 2 days.
Oh, wow.
Because.
Why'd you do it 2 days?
Because the trolley pass was good for 2 consecutive days.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. I mean,
and you chose to do the Blue Line, which is cool. I mean, I'm just interested that you didn't want to go to Chinatown or go to the Pink Line or Orange Line. You want to do the Blue Line. It was that good?
Okay, so I wanted to do the Blowhole.
Right.
For sure. And my children were with me, and they didn't want to they didn't want to go down to the beach at the bottom. Right. They wanted to stay on that one trolley, but they only allowed 10 minutes to do the quick photo op.
Yeah.
And then, so we did it that way. We just got on after the 10 minutes that we were allowed. And then we just continued all the other stops back to the first. And then the second day, my husband and I went on that blue line, just the two of us. And we took the extra time to go to the bottom of the beach. And
how's that beach? Is that beach just it's like magic, isn't it? Yeah. Just that one, to me, there's several things. You know, when you look at that, like the Waikiki Trolley is past like 57. You won one, but you purchased one, but it's $56 or whatever it is. Sometimes there's one little thing that you see, it makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that specific blue line.
Yeah. If you guys haven't been on it and you haven't watched the live stream, what Brenda's talking about is at the end, or as the end of the tour, when the tour comes back on the blue line, it goes to Sea Life Park. You do a turnaround and you come back. But before you get to Sea Life Park, you stop at the blowhole, and there's a beach down there that was on 50 dates, 51st dates or something. And what time of day did you go?
The second day when we went down to the beach, I think we were there around noon.
Oh, noon, yeah.
Yeah.
If you go there early in the day, like 8 or 9, or late in the day, late in the afternoon, 5 or 6, it's beautiful anytime. But it's that time of day, the colors of the sky are just beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, so as far as the Circle Island, not the Circle Island tour, but the Waikiki Trolley, would you recommend that to people, even if you didn't win the passes?
Yeah, if you don't have a car.
Yeah.
And you want to see some stuff, definitely give that trolley pass.
Those drivers are much more drivers, aren't they? I mean, they're very entertaining and give you lots of facts. And,
But I did notice the first day when we went, we did leave earlier in the day, and it was, it just filled up so quick. There was people standing. Some people were complaining.
Yeah.
But the driver made a nice comment saying, you know what, you're not just paying for a seat, you're paying for the tour commentary,
right? And you are,
and people, you might be standing like for maybe the first stop. People get off. You can sit down when they leave.
Right.
They're not coming back, so you take their seat.
Right.
And there was we stood basically the whole time because there was a lot of seniors, and we just obviously you can sit, we'll stand.
Right.
But we didn't have to stand the whole time.
Yeah.
We did get to sit.
So when you're on the when you're doing the tour on either day, did you get on and get off, a bunch of different places and get on different tours, or did you stay within that one tour?
The first day we were on the same trolley with the same driver the entire time.
Right.
The second day we did our own on and off, but it was just at the blowhole that we ended up staying that extra time, and then because we had to wait for the next trolley, we got a new driver. Right. Which was fine. It was
sometimes
nice.
That's cool to get a different driver, nice, even if it's on the same line.
Yeah. And we had Big Tony one day.
Yeah. We did him one time. He's our driver. I love that guy. It was
good. I think I saw your stream when you.
Oh, on the blue line with him. Yeah.
And then we had someone named, I think it was Kimo.
Yeah, Kimo's good.
And then there was a female driver, and she was so nice. I wish I remembered her name.
I think I've had her too, and I can't remember her name either.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the dinner cruise, the prize that you won. Lance is saying you cheated, but she didn't cheat, Lance. So let's talk about that, because there was actually a little confusion, a little whatever. Brenda won the very first 2 VIP Star of Honolulu tickets, and that was the one that included the lobster, the steak, and what have you. But there wasn't a mix-up. It was more of like you just brought more people on. So let's talk about that. Well, first off, overall, what would you give it 1 to 5? Seriously.
5.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Good. Nice.
I mean, I was just happy it all worked out.
Yeah. And you had never been on a dinner cruise before, any ship or anything like that before at all? Were you nervous?
That was the biggest boat I've ever been on.
Were you nervous at all, or you were?
Yeah, I thought I was like
Yeah.
But it was great.
Yeah. It's pretty spectacular. I mean, it really is. All right, so let's talk about this. So you won the 2 passes, and your 2 kids, even though you wanted to kick them off, you actually you wanted them to come with you. But there was let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What happened?
So when I found out about what we won,
Right.
I immediately went online to book 2 extra tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And the discount code that I wanted to use was not included in that particular dinner.
The high end, the VIP.
It was the high end, yeah. And the discount code was only meant for the buffet dinner.
Right.
So I got a hold of, what's her name?
Terry and Kama. Yep.
Yes, I got a hold of someone from Star Honolulu, and she told me that we could, if we wanted to, just put the dollar value that I had won towards the buffet dinner, and 4 of us could go to that particular dinner, and I would only have to pay a minimal amount to make up the difference.
Oh, good. Yeah.
So that's what we ended up doing.
And how did everybody like it?
Everyone loved it. The dinner was really good, even though it was lobster, but the food was delicious.
Yeah. It's much better than what people think it's going to be.
Yeah.
People think because you almost discount the food at a luau or whatever. I'm telling you, one thing about Star of Honolulu and Rockahula, it's the same people. They have their own cuisine, their own kitchens, and I mean, I personally think their staff is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, tell us your experience. No one cares what I think. What was your experience?
The staff was amazing. Shout out to Addison.
Who is it? Oh, is that your server? Oh, good. Addison. Okay, Addison, way to go. Addison for a raise. And how was because I know they change up the music from time to time. What was the singing and the entertainment before when the dinner was being served?
There was somebody singing.
Yeah.
Somebody was playing, I believe, a keyboard, and then there was other instruments too, but my back was towards them. I was looking out onto the water.
Right. It's a better view.
Yeah. Singing, there was entertainment that was mostly after dinner, but they pulled my husband and I up and put grass skirts on us. And
oh, are you serious? Really?
You know what?
Say that.
Our
You didn't mention that, sir.
Our table had.
And he wore them home. That was a funny thing about it. That was really.
Got some good photos.
Ah, that's nice. In case you need them for later. So, did you get up? You were able to get up and walk around the boat too, and talk to people, and did you take pictures and
Took lots of pictures. I will be posting.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'll go through all the pictures and post them.
Very good.
Yeah.
How was the view of Waikiki?
So, especially at night with the lights on.
And Diamond Head.
Oh, so beautiful.
That's good. So, you scale of 1 to 5. What would you say for the 5 for sure? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Is that something that if you hadn't won and you knew what it was like, would you have paid for something like that? Do you think?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know because I mean, for 2 people, yes.
Yeah.
But for 4 people, it's just that much more.
Yeah.
So.
You need to get your kids jobs or better jobs or leave them behind. That's what I would do. I mean, for goodness sakes. Her husband's sitting right behind me. That's why you kind of hear me maybe leaning back and talking. I'm just trying to help you out. Sid, what did they think of it overall, your kids? What's been their experience?
They had a great time.
Yeah.
Not just the cruise bit, that was great, but everything we've done, they are loving it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they want to come back with you next time? Are you going to bring them next time?
Friends.
Oh, I see. Are you bringing them back next time?
We told them. We would.
Lies. Okay. Do you know what a trivia question that you can ask someone? Don't say it yet if you know what it is, but do you know a good one or do you need some help?
No.
You don't know? Okay. You can think about it.
Okay.
So guys, if you're liking the stream, obviously like it, share it. You know that. We're going to be doing a giveaway of a Waikiki Trolley Pass, but this is something I want to tell you guys. So because you guys have done such a great job with tagging Waikiki Trolley and all the things you do, which by the way, we just surpassed 110,000 members just today, which thank you all for that. All the Waikiki Trolley passes from now through June are going to be the 4-day. So it's going to be a 4-day passes, not the 1 day, but a 4-day passes, okay? Which is really, really cool. And I'm going to do, when we're through with this stream, I'm going to do another live stream, and we'll talk about these new packages, some things we have to announce with Star of Honolulu and with Rockahula. But I don't want to take Brenda's time up with that. I'll do that on a separate stream. But they're now going to be a 4-day pass. So let me think for a second. Okay. I'm trying to think of something that would not be really obvious here. Okay, let me think for just a second. All right, so what questions do you have for Brenda? Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the congrats. It's up to you. It's you guys. You guys did it, not us. So what questions do you have for Brenda? I think that SIM card is a big thing with people. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I guess if you're paying like an extra $10 or $20 or $30 a day for data and that type of thing.
Yeah, I'm glad I got that.
Yeah. And you're not going to be able to see this either. Can you here write this right down here? You know what I mean? Oh, I'm just right here. I don't know if you can read. Can you read that?
Yeah.
Okay, write it over here. You want, so they can't see it there. Oh, wow. I would have got that wrong. Okay. All right, guys. This is two. You have to put two numbers, okay? And the third person to answer this correctly, is going to win one Waikiki Trolley pass, but it's a 4-day pass, which is cooler. And you have to, before you answer, you have to be coming to Oahu this year. And you could have won anytime. Just the other day we did it. If you won in the past 30 days, you couldn't win again, but we're not doing it on this time because it's such a cool pass. So the third correct answer, Brenda talked about her ornery kids. I'm teasing, her wonderful kids. And what are their ages? There's two of them. What are their ages? So we need both ages in your answer. The third correct answer wins. That's not, I'm not going to do that. Doggone it. Are you kidding me? Annette. Annette won. Annette, you have to give that up to somebody. No, you don't have to. Annette won. Everybody, did you all? I guess obviously everybody knew. Look at that. Everybody's 18 and 20. I totally forgot. I was saying 20 and 22. 18 and 20. Annette. And guys, there's no way I'm absolutely not. I'm doing this right in front of Brenda. I'm not cheating. But Annette, you won. You did get the third one in. If you want to, you can actually. We'll figure something out because I know you've won several already. But you can trade maybe a couple in that you already have, or maybe you want the 4-day, or maybe you can use a 4-day too. It's up to you. You have a plan? Okay. All right, good. But congratulations to Annette. I should have said you can't win it again, Annette, but I didn't think you were going to cheat and win again. But I'm glad you did. All right, there's a couple things that came up. So, and this is probably not important to everybody, but the people it's important to, it's really important to, about packing, especially for you. How much did you pack? I'm not, how much did you pack? Do you think now in retrospect you overpacked, or do you think you packed enough?
Overpacked. Minimal, like
really?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks they overpack. I mean, they over plan.
Well, we didn't do checked luggage. Each of us only did a carry on plus our personal item. Like,
Wait
So I don't
a
like
minute.
drive,
Wait a
yeah.
minute. Wait a minute. How many days have you been here?
10.
You've been here 10 days
Yeah.
and you had one carry-on and one personal item.
Yeah. So I had a backpack.
Well, I guess we have to start qualifying that, because I guarantee you someone like the world famous Wendy Silva or Kasi Vegas, they pack like 20 bags. They're like, it's like Elizabeth Taylor coming to Hawaii. So
I
them
wanted to.
overpacking was what. So how did you do that? I guess I do that. But one carry-on and one person, how'd you do that?
So hard. Just,
Everybody's like, what'd you say? Did they overpack? Congrats.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We just used those
That is the way to pack.
the
That is the way to pack.
compression, those little compartments. What's those called? Compression bags.
Yeah, compression bags. Suck
Yeah.
the airs out and all that stuff.
Yeah. So my carry-on was like a suitcase.
Yeah.
It was so full. My kids didn't think I'd be able to close it.
Yeah.
It was so full. But I think it was because of my shoes.
Yeah.
I took like 4 pairs
Too
of
many
shoes.
shoes.
I took up like half my suitcase. But my backpack, there was room in there, so
Everybody's saying 2 bags. That's the way to go. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. I just imagine that, like Sandy, Sandy says, Janet, I know never overpack. So Sandy, how many suitcases do you, I mean, I've never seen anybody come here with less than like 4 or 5 bags ever.
yeah.
I've never seen that. That's crazy. Pack 2 suitcases and a spare for shopping. Yeah, that's what Margaret says. Janet, I know Janet. Janet brings, she says, way to go. That's the way to do it. They used the compression bags. Oh, Mari, you did too? You use compression bags? I never heard about that. Jennifer Tucker, totally overpacked. All right. Here's the other one. This is to me like I think one of the most important. As far as we talked about it a little bit earlier, but as far as scheduling your time, we talked about what you did. What are you going to do next time? Do you think you'll schedule the same 50%, 80%, nothing? What do you think you'll schedule on your next trip? Now that you've been here, you're acclimated to everything.
I think I'd probably do it the same, just 50% of things that scheduled,
Right.
and then just play the rest by ear. Yeah, just go with
50%.
the flow.
Do you think you would do the city pass again? Go city pass?
Yes, but maybe not a 3-day, depending. I'd have to look at all the different activities again.
Right.
But we got I guess there's a premium. So we got that because it offered some of the more expensive activities.
Right.
But there was another pass that was a little bit less expensive that those activities weren't included for some reason on the higher end pass.
You'd think they would be.
Yeah, and some were they crossed over,
Yeah.
but others were just either one or the other. So I might have to look at that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about dining? What are some of the places that you ate? Whether it doesn't have to be high end, could be like even Steak Shack or something. What are some places that you ate that you really, really liked, or that you'd recommend?
Ted's Bakery.
Ted's Bakery. Wow, Ted's is winning the mentions here. It's you know what it's almost difficult to remember where you ate 3 days ago, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
How about you? What was your favorite? Couple favorite places to eat.
Favorite place to eat? He said Ted's Bakery, of course.
He said Ted's Bakery too. This Ted's, man. I've been there before. It's such a great time there, huh?
Well, we had food. It wasn't just.
Oh,
the
you
pie.
you ate like it, yeah. And what was the shrimp truck you ate at? Romy's.
Yeah.
Romy's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys go to Duke's at all?
No, we didn't. We didn't go there. There's still two more nights. We can try to squeeze it in.
So have you done much in Waikiki proper, like International Marketplace? Have you gone down by Barefoot Beach Cafe or the zoo or Diamond Head? This side of Diamond Head?
We did.
Oh, you did Diamond Head hike. Oh, that's right. You're saying something about it. It got rained out one day, but you went back another day.
Well, no, we went morning it started to rain, but we did the hike in the rain. And when we had finished, we noticed we were waiting for our driver to come pick us up, and
Right.
we noticed right at the entrance the cars were getting turned around and turned away. So then our driver told us that they had closed it.
Oh, I see.
So
But
we had
you went
finished
up in the rain and down.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. How'd you like it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Was it good? Was it a difficult hike, or I mean,
No.
you're in shape, so.
No, it was pretty easy, but
Yeah.
the only thing is because of the rain, it was slippery. So
Yeah.
they had railings though, so some people, older people, might not have, found it as easy, but I wouldn't say it was easy. It was doable. Like
Right.
you just go at your own speed.
Did you do any other hikes?
No, I don't think so.
There's so many things especially when I'm doing these interviews, I'm thinking, and there's so many different things you could tell someone. Let's do this. It's just overwhelming. It's best just to let you go and kind of, navigate yourself.
Yeah.
Was there any place that you wanted to go, like a restaurant or activity that you couldn't go because you couldn't get a reservation? Because that's a big
Right.
thing. Was there anything that you wanted to go and they said, now we're fully booked?
He's trying to tell me something. I don't know.
That's what it is. But you say,
What more well ranch? Like we did the secret beach.
yeah.
I would like to try the Jurassic tour.
Oh, yeah.
See more of that landscape. Because it was just us.
Yeah. He was saying that to do, you heard what he said. What did he say to do?
To do the Jurassic tour.
Yeah.
And I think there was like a movie tour.
Yeah, the movie
that
tour. You
do
wish
at
you'd
the
have done more of
Kula-
that. Yeah.
Kula Ranch.
Yeah. The Colo Ranch is something else. That's really cool. But it wasn't like, was there anything like, because so many people, they say, man, I need to book like 80% of my time because I can't do a catamaran. I can't do this hike. Diamond Head it seems like you got to do everything you wanted to do, and you weren't necessarily pushed away because of a reservation or a lack of a reservation.
There was one, now that you say that we wanted to do a catamaran.
What? The one thing I'm always telling you don't have, which catamaran?
I had called one day. They were closed because it was in the evening. They were closed. when
Oh, I see.
called.
Right.
And I got a call back the next day saying, oh, I see you called. I guess it was on call display, but I
Yeah.
didn't leave a message. They
Right.
just returned my call.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
they said, were you wanting to book? And I said, yes. Can we book either tonight or tomorrow? What do you have available? And then he told me they only had an 11 o'clock slot open.
Wow.
And it was for the next day. And I said, oh, we already have plans.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would never have thought that.
Yeah.
Because you can go. Do you remember which catamaran it was?
No.
Wow. Because we just got to deal with the catamaran place we're going to
Oh.
announce on this next one. But
Yeah.
no, I like hearing that because it's contrary to what, we tell people most of the time, but because you walk up and down Waikiki Beach and you see the catamarans loading up and they're calling for people, can we get more people? And they're not always full, but that's crazy. So that was definitely one thing.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
And I just never followed up with it because we had other activities planned. So, yeah.
They're talking about the Aloha Stadium. Michelle says you still have time to go to Duke's and get their mile-high hula pie. Hula pie, if you like desserts, it's about that big. It's really, really good. Really good.
Yes, I still need a malasada. I still haven't had one.
You haven't have you had a Mai Tai at
Yes.
Oh, you have?
At the luau and at the Star of Honolulu.
Oh, at the Star of Honolulu. How was it?
It was so good.
You've got to go to Monkey Pod and get one there. I mean, it really is good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So is there anything you want to let people know? Because think about this. You were where they are right now 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you want to tell them or share with them or with me rather? Other than you like me better than Shasta. I mean, we know that. We've seen that. You've passed me the note. I get that. It's easy to understand.
Well, I was wanting to see the field, but
Oh, you should have said that. I would have brought her today. Yeah. She's going to go on a hike here in about 2 hours, but that lazy bum's at home watching her cartoons right now.
I thought about mentioning it, but
Oh, you should have. Yeah.
I brought her anyway.
Oh, no, I don't. I've only brought her to one interview, and people are distracted by her. You know, like, oh, I want to talk to her better or whatever. Actually, next time I'll bring you, you can hold her and do the interview. It probably help calm you a little bit. Any tips, anything, because we've covered a lot. Is there anything that, you know, you'd say about, you know, the trolley, Star of Honolulu, making reservations, things you wish you would have done? Anything for you?
Things are closer than you think. Like time-wise, like there's lots of time in a day to explore quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Things are closer together, so you could, yeah.
You can walk so many places and not
Yeah.
not worry about like getting tired. It's amazing.
He's just saying that things are that's what I get from a lot of people. The proximity of things, like how close Waikiki is to like Diamond Head and North Shore. I mean, literally, if the traffic isn't horrible, if it's not raining, like today, it's a beautiful day today. You're 45 minutes from anywhere in the island. You can be at Diamond Head, at Turtle Island, or Turtle Bay Resort in 45, 55 minutes, easy. North Shore, you know, everywhere's like about an hour away. So I think some people get that confused. They think, man, it's going to be hours to get this place. Anything like that? Any other tips?
Because I had someone tell me, oh, you're going to be crazy if you rent a car and try to drive those roads, especially to go up north. And I didn't believe them. Like, I mean, I was a little bit worried because of the warning, but
they're not like Canadian. They're not like Canadian roads.
No.
I don't even know if Canadian roads are bad. I just thought I'd say that.
But I'm so glad we rented the car. We had it for 2 days, so I'm glad we did that.
Mm-hmm.
So go to the North Shore. Just don't be afraid to drive the roads. Just go.
And so you would for sure get a car, even though the expense, the car was better. And how many days did you have it?
2 days.
2 days, and the 2 days you just drove it around the island stuff. Anything? Any other tips again about planning or anything like that, or you think you covered it?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mention we went to the Dole plantation.
Oh yeah,
or the Dole whip.
Yeah.
How was that? That was really great. We got to see. Are those called rainbow eucalyptus trees? Is that
yes. The different. They're crazy. It looks like someone's painted it.
Yeah, we saw them in Maui when we were there, but my children hadn't seen them. So because that was the only place we saw them was at the Dole plantation here in Oahu.
Right.
So they thought that was pretty amazing.
Yeah. So you just have tonight now and most of the day tomorrow. What are your plans?
Beach.
Beach?
Beach.
Beach, and that's it? All right.
Yeah.
Have you gone to Halekulane?
No.
At the dinner over there? Oh, I'll try that.
Where do you recommend? We got two more dinners to.
Maybe not for dinner, but for pre-dinner, Halekulane, the House Without a Key, hands down. That's my number one every time. Number one recommendation. If you go there about 5:30, 5:45 or so, you can either reserve a table at House Without a Key or go to Earl's Beach Bar and just have a drink. But the live music and the dancing is unbeatable. It's unbelievably good. And their food, and I mean, if you sit, it's a little pricey, but you can get their little tapas almost, but it's like bar food, but their bar food is as good as any food you'll ever have on any place here in Oahu. I mean, Janet, the Jersey chick, she lives for the place, and I agree with her. It's the best. Okay. So if you guys are going to give them a recommendation, they have 2 nights left. Where would you go? When are you planning on returning? They want to know.
I'd like to say 6 months. But
there you go. 6 months are going to be here. I book it, everybody. And they said, where did you rent your car from, and how much did it cost? You don't have to say unless you want to.
Yeah, we tried to go through the Ilokai because there's a little booth inside the.
Yeah, well, you pay a premium.
Yeah, but they were closed on the days that we wanted.
Right.
So they recommended their sister store, which is Avis, and that was at the International Marketplace. So we went through Avis. But first of all, she told us if we had the Costco membership, we would save money. So so I booked it through Costco. So I had the Costco. I went onto the website, but I specifically selected that Avis at the international marketplace, and it was so easy.
Yeah, that is that convenience wise, but I don't know about rate. But now that you got this, since you got the discount through Costco,
Yeah.
was it a sizable discount? I mean,
I
was it
think
worth
it was.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what happened was when we went to Avis, there was a line up. They open 8 a.m.
Yeah, I
so
know. I know
went,
that place really well.
stood in line
Yeah.
for I think half an hour. Even though we already had everything ready to go, the people in front of us didn't, right?
Yeah.
So, but I think we only waited half an hour to get to the front of the line, and then we got upgraded when we got there. So we actually got a Tesla. So we got this
Oh, nice.
Tesla
Nice.
upgrade.
Nice.
So that was also a bonus.
Very good. They're saying recommendations: go to Duke's and have a cheeseburger. Cassie Vegas saying go have a coconut martini. Hey, where's your coconut martini, Cassie? Is that's at House Without a Key? She went there. I think she loved. Janet, I know, loves it. Wendy thinks it's the best. Margaret says go to Duke's, but take Margaret's recommendation for what it is. She's from New Zealand, so it doesn't matter. Love Tiki's. Tiki's is really good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's lots to, as long as they're all like within this little.
They're all, I mean,
area.
once you get past Hilton Hawaiian Village here and go that way, we can talk about when we're done here, but I can give you recommendations if you want.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So is that it? Anything else? Okay. You did great. It wasn't tough at all, was it?
No.
All right. I'll bring Lucy next time. All right, guys. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for joining. Thanks for participating. And we're going to start another live stream here in probably 20 minutes. And we're going to have some really, really cool announcements you definitely going to want to be get pen and paper for. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it for you too. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.